It's time for Bear River High School Sports, a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Golden Spike Electric, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Cereal Brands, Riverside Corner, Rudd Funeral Home, Cache Valley Daily, Castelite, Adams Wealth Advisors, Frank May Skidoo, and Hanson Motors. Now, it's time for the Bear River Bears on 104.9 The Ranch.
Welcome, Bears fans, inside Ridgeline High School tonight as the Bears play their final Region 11 game of the season on the road against the Ridgeline Riverhawks. Adams Wealth Advisor sponsors tonight's broadcast. Expect specific guidance from advisors who adhere to principles of honesty, professionalism, and integrity. Visit adamswealthadvisors.com. And tonight's pregame show brought to you by Kent's Market. Named gold and silver medalists in Best of Northern Utah for grocery store, donuts, and catering. Stop in for grocery, health and beauty, fresh meat, and fresh produce. That's Kent's Market. I'm Trent Carter. I'll have the play-by-play call tonight. Joining me on the broadcast, as always, Josh Tyre.
Good to be here with you, Trent.
So tonight's big finish for Bear River in Region 11. Josh and I can get into the RPI a little bit here in just a minute, but a chance for Bear River to come in here, get a victory, end 6-6 in region play, which I think if you'd have said you could go 500 in region play to start the year, you'd probably be okay with that. It'll be a tough task tonight as Ridgeline has been up as high as number 2 in region, in the 4A RPI rankings. They've dropped just a little bit, but tough task tonight, Josh, but an opportunity here for Bear River, who's coming in on a little bit of a hot streak.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's going to be an interesting battle here as, you know, like you say, Bear River comes in. They're sitting 20th in the RPI. They are .006 percentages behind the number 19 seed, which is Mountain View. And the big difference there, and why that's so important, is if they could get a win tonight and Mountain View lose tomorrow, that would put the Bears up. That would allow the Bears to go to Westfield down in Ogden for the first round of the playoffs. Rather, if they lose tonight, they're driving all the way to St. George to play Desert Hills in the first round.
Yeah, and that's a tough ask for the first round to travel that far and then try and go and pick up a win on the road. I'm with you. I like our chances at Westfield, even though the last game there didn't go well.
Yeah, you much rather have the opportunity to let the boys sleep in their own beds, kind of have a normal day, and then make that trip, whereas the Desert Hills, you're making the trip the day before, and it's something a little bit different that way. So definitely would love to get the win here tonight and put yourself in a position where you can then have what I would call a closer first round of the state playoffs rather than have to travel all the way to St. George.
And then the second round of the playoffs will also be at the home site, so if Bear River was able to pick up a first-round win, they will play on the road again before games switch for the quarterfinals to SUU, I believe, this year.
Yes,
so then
SUU.
they would head south.
But I think that second round would be Region 11 school as well.
It would be. It would be Green Canyon.
Yep.
It would be the number 1 overall seed.
Yep.
For both teams coming into this game, Bear River sits at 8-13 overall. And again, mentioned they're they're 9-13 overall, 5-6 in Region 11 play, with their last game being a victory on the road at Logan. Josh, I want to talk about that one for just a few minutes. Victory 67-59 in a game where I thought Logan played as good as they possibly could have, and Bear River finds a way to get 67 points on the board and come away with a nice 8-point victory.
Yeah, Logan played an exceptional game. Absolutely. You know, you look down and when you go back to the stat sheet, Logan shot 42% from the field and 40% from 3 in that game. Bear River still was able to come out with the win. So a big win, and what I think is important is you kind of got to go a little bit farther back and go to the Mountain Crest game. The offense, I feel like it's turned a corner. It turned that corner in the Mountain Crest game. We saw it really explode and play extremely well in the Logan game when you shot 55% from the field and 47% from 3. So I like that aspect. You feel like the offense has come around, and that gives you a good advantage here tonight coming in against a very good team in Ridgeline.
Yeah, Ridgeline's done it a little bit different this year. You look down at their stat sheet, and nothing jumps off the page at you as far as, wow, individual performances. This guy you got to watch for. But one thing I do notice is I look at the stat sheet and I go, okay, so they got 6 guys that can beat you. They've got 6 guys on any night that can score double digits. They've got 5 guys almost all averaging double digits, and then their senior Dawson Lowe leads their team in scoring, rebounding, assists, and steals. So he just scores 11 points a game, but he's doing it all. He's getting the boards, he's distributing to his teammates, almost 3 steals a game. So he's obviously somebody the Bears are going to have to focus in on tonight.
Yeah, and I feel like in the past, Ridgeline's definitely been a team where they've had, 1 or 2 really big guys that's where the offense is going to roll through. This team is a lot more of an offense by committee, looking at a lot of different guys that can score the basketball. If you go back to the first meeting between these two teams, which was a 59-48 loss for the Bears, it was Lowe that led the team with 16, and then you had 2 guys that had 10, and Hall and Pinocchi. Is that how we're pronouncing that one tonight?
Yep.
Pinocchi. Those 2 had 10, and then there was a bunch of guys at 4 and 6 points. So they're going to look to kind of have that offense by committee. They attack the inside. They don't settle for a lot of three-pointers. They attack the inside. The other big thing to point out with Ridgeline is when this team gets hot, they're hot. When they're cold, they're cold. In that first matchup, they had a quarter where they only scored 5 points, and they went 2 of 11 from shooting in the quarter. They then had a quarter where they scored 22 points, went 6 from 7 from the field, and got to the free throw line 10 times, made 9 of them. So it's a team that when they get hot, they get hot. Bears have to be able to control those big runs from Ridgeline here tonight.
You're listening to the Kent's Market pregame show on 104.9 The Ranch as we get you ready for Bear River and Ridgeline tonight as Bear River finishes up Region 11 play on the road. Josh, for Ridgeline tonight, defensively, Bear River's going to present a challenge, especially if I'm sure they've looked at the film of the last couple of games. They've got Kaser Thurgood, who's been brilliant. Cash Avery's been really good the last 2 games, and then the emergence of Cody Nelson. It's kind of this 3-headed monster that you've got to be able to contain a little bit, and if Bear River's shooting it well again tonight, it's going to present some issues for Ridgeline.
Yeah, absolutely. And that goes back to what we saw in the Mountain Crest game and then against the Logan game. Cash Avery, the three-pointer, started to fall. We felt like it was just a matter of time before that happened. Kaser Thurgood is been absolutely the only word you can describe him as phenomenal this year for Bear River, and that's from start to finish. He's got to be up over 18 points a game now. He has been absolutely wonderful. Like you say, Cody Nelson being more of a slasher rather than a settle shooter, I think that presents a problem. But the other key to that is in the first matchup, if you remember, Trent, Titan Jones ended up with 15 points, and a lot of those were on second chance points. Because he's so big, he presents a matchup problem from Ridgeline underneath because they don't have a guy that can battle with him underneath that's strong enough to be able to push him out of the way. So that's something to keep an eye on. If Titan Jones can establish himself underneath, maybe get some easy second chance points, that might be the difference for Bear River tonight.
And that being said, if Ty Jones can stay on the floor, foul trouble has been an issue for him as of late, and some of that can be attributed to some of the matchups that he's had to deal with. Obviously, Reed Olson at Logan the other night, but I'm with you. If Titan Jones can stay on the floor tonight and get even double digits, 10 points, I think Bear River's right there at the end of this game with a chance to pick up a road victory. It's senior night here at Ridgeline High School, so we're going to be a little bit delayed getting things going. They've honored their seniors. Now they're just getting it back out onto the floor. There's about 8.5 minutes before tip-off, so we're going to take a break, chance to thank some of our sponsors, and then we'll be back to get you ready for the Bears and the Riverhawks on 104.9 The Ranch.
Trails on a brand new Skidoo from Frank May's Skidoo in Honeyville. Frank May's Skidoo's got the perfect ride for you. Online at frankmaysskidoo.com, a 4-time Best of Northern Utah gold medalist.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at mikeknorrplumbing.com.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Feel that cold air? Snowmobiling season's here. Tackle those snowy trails on a brand new Skidoo from Frank May's Skidoo in Honeyville. Frank May's Skidoo's got the perfect ride for you. Online at frankmayskidoo.com, a 4-time Best of Northern Utah gold medalist.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at mikeknorrplumbing.com.
Kent's Market in Tremonton has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Say goodbye to frozen feet and hello to warm toes. CNR Trailer Sales RPM Snowmobile Trailer features heated floors, the only one in the industry. Learn more at CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Welcome back, Bears fans. Inside Ridgeline High School tonight, we're getting you ready for Bear River versus Ridgeline in the final matchup for the Bears in Region 11 play, and then they'll have to wait and see where they're going to be for their first round playoff game, which will most likely be on the road. It's just a matter of, are we going south or are we going to stay up north? Tonight's broadcast being brought to you by Adams Wealth Advisors. Expect specific guidance from advisors who adhere to principles of honesty, professionalism, and integrity. Visit adamswealthadvisors.com. For those of you listening on the radio, tonight's broadcast is being streamed live video feed tonight on our YouTube channel. Just search Bear River Bears Sports. You should be able to find our feed there, or you can go to Cache Valley Daily and find the link to the live video stream as well. Our hotspot did not work tonight here at Ridgeline, so I'm linked up to my phone. We apologize if there's any glitches or buffering. We're doing the best we can with the service that we got. Unfortunately, Ridgeline would not hook us up to their Wi-Fi. Let's blame it on them, Josh.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. It's Ridgeline.
Kent's Market is tonight's pregame show sponsor. They were named gold and silver medalists in Best of Northern Utah for grocery store, donuts, and catering. Stop in for grocery, health and beauty, fresh meat, and fresh produce. That's Kent's Market. Josh, one last thing here. What is the key to win on the road? Kind of a broad question, but when you're high school sports, college sports, maybe not so much in the pros, but what is it about playing on the road, and what is it that makes teams successful on the road?
Well, Trent, I think that depends on the team. It depends on who you are as a team. I'll tell you this, for Bear River, it's whether or not they can make a three-point shot. That's going to be the difference. I think that tonight going into today was one of my keys for the game, was going to be whether or not Bear River could make the three and make the three consistently. At Logan, they did that. They went, I got it here, they went 9 for 19 from three, shot 47%. So, you know, that literally is what separated Bear River from losing that game against Logan to getting the win. Now you go back to when Bear River and Ridgeline met the first time at Memorial Gymnasium there in Garland. Bear River, the game was 37-36 at the end of the third quarter. Bear River was hanging right with Ridgeline. Fourth quarter, Bear River went 1 for 9 from three-point line. They ended up only going 4 for 25 from the three in that game. Ended up losing by 11 points. So tonight, I think that's got to be the key, and that's got to be the key for the Bears on the road. You can come out and you can hit a bunch of threes. I mean, it's pretty hard for teams to stay with you on that run.
So the key for me tonight is going to be withstanding the runs. Anytime you're playing a team on the road, and I'm talking the runs to the bathroom, I'm talking offensive runs. Ridgeline's going to make some runs on their home floor. I got to believe that. But can you go on a couple of runs of your own? Can you build maybe a 6-8 point lead some point in the first half? That's going to be the key for me tonight. When Ridgeline gets the momentum, their crowd gets involved, they go on a 6-7-0 run, can you answer and stay close to give yourself a chance in the fourth quarter I'm going to say that's going to be the key tonight for Bear River, and I'm assuming that's going to be, can you make some three-pointers to end a run or start one on your own. So we'll see if Bear River brought their offensive show on the road. They've had 2 offensive performances in a row that have been very nice. Multiple guys in the scoring column, multiple guys in double figures, and it all comes to a head tonight at Ridgeline, and a big one for Bear River to help their placing in the state tournament. We'll be right back after they do the national anthem. We'll be back for lineups and tip-off between Ridgeline and Bear River on 104.9 The Ranch.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castalite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castalite.com.
Wonder why Riverside Corner Sinclair on Valley View Highway is so darn big?
Of Generac free.
Sue from Frank Mays Skidoo in Honeyville. Frank Mays Skidoo's got the perfect ride for you. Online at frankmaysskidoo.com. A 4-time Best of Northern Utah gold medalist.
Welcome back, Bears fans. We apologize. We probably lost our broadcast there just for a moment. We tried to switch over to the school's Wi-Fi, which did not work. Kaser Thurgood, the leading scorer for Bear River, averaging about 18 points a game. Cash Avery with a couple nice performances from him. He's still above 10 points per game. And then Tyden Jones, third leading scorer for Bear River. So we'll get the starters tonight for Ridgeline. On senior night for the Riverhawks, 5'10" senior wearing number 1, Dawson Lowe. As we mentioned, he leads their team in 4 statistical categories. Number 2, senior at 6'3", is Tyler Jackman. Number 5, senior Harrison Putnam at 6'3". He averages 10.5 points a game, which is second on the team. Either I can't understand this guy or I can't see number 24, Cam Earl, 6'1" junior, into the starting lineup.
So 2 changes for Ridgeline in the starting lineup from when the first time the Bears faced them. Both White and Earl implemented into the starting lineup. White did not play in the first game against Bear River.
Yeah, 23, that was the last of the 5. JT White, a 5'10" senior. And we're ready to roll. Bear River will be in their road red uniforms, trimmed in black and white with black numbers and letters. Ridgeline in their home whites, trimmed in green.
Oh, it's senior night, that's why.
Yeah, probably. Although Cam Earl's a junior, so I'm not sure there. We're just about ready to roll. Bob's Body Shop sponsored tonight's uniform check, a preferred auto body repair center in Tremont, and they'll take care of all the insurance paperwork for you. Call 257-7825. Tip is controlled by the Bears. They will be going from left to right on the dial. It's Bridger Adams up top for Bear River. Dribble handoff to Cash Avery. Throw into the corner to Tyden Jones. He'll dribble up top, hand over to Beckham Reese. Give and go to Jones. Passes a little far away from him. It's tapped away but picked up by Adams. He hands back to Cash Avery. He'll drive into the high post. Spin baseline. Kick back to the middle. It's Adams. He tries to throw in the corner and it's knocked away and taken away. That's Dawson Lowe. He'll slow his dribble down and kick back to Jackman. Dribble handoff goes to Cam Earl, and they'll reset with Lowe up top near half court. Lowe gets a screen. Kaser picks him up, kick it over to Jackman for 3. Won't go. Backside rebound, Cash Avery. He'll kick it ahead to Reese. Strong drive baseline. Lefty layup is good. Nice tough move from Beckham Reese.
Took the contact and nice up and in.
I'm going to have to stand up, Josh. I cannot see through this post. Kick it over on the left side's Ridgeline. They'll swing it around the perimeter a couple of times. Harrison Putnam has it. Left-hand dribble into the paint, kick it over, fake a three, drive baseline. There's an easy right-hand layup up and in by J.T. White. 2-2 our score, 6:33 to go in the first quarter. Bear River and Ridgeline tonight. Kaser Thurgood on the left wing, fakes the three, drives baseline. He tries to put a shot up, doesn't get the call. He was behind the backboard, and then rebound taken by Lowe. Over on the right wing, here's a strong drive baseline by Putnam. Step back jumpers up, a little short, rebound by Adams. Adams tries to drive, now will kick it over to Ty Jones. Catch and shoot three is up and perfect. Tyden Jones knocks down the corner three.
His favorite shot on the entire court, the corner three.
I've never seen him hesitate either. Catch and shoot. Putnam up top, swing it over to Lowe. They come out and hedge up on him. He kicks it to the corner. Pass into the post is taken away by Cash Avery. Good defense there to get in front of the player for Ridgeline. Reese drives baseline. He'll float another one up, this time from the right side. That's a little short off the rim, and Lowe takes it for the Riverhawks. Kick it over on the left side, travel, no call. Drives into the high post, kick it over in the corner. Another three is up, and it's good again. J.T. White. Excuse me, that's their first three. The other one was a two, so Ridgeline goes up 5-4. Kaser Thurgood handles up top. Hands over to Cash Avery. Now over to Tyden Jones on the right wing. Cash Avery up top. A couple of dribbles, nothing doing. They'll swing it around, get it to the corner. Bridger Adams, nice move. Baseline up and under is good. Bridger Adams.
Great move there by Bridger Adams. Little pump fake midair.
6-5 Bears. 4:47 to go in the first quarter. Low on the right side. They'll jump out on him. Now he drives to the free throw line. Kick it over to J.T. White again. The three is up and good.
Cash Avery's got to make an adjustment. That kid has scored 7-8 points, all while Cash Avery's been guarding him. He's got to step up defensively.
Reese on the left wing. Bridger Adams cuts through. Passes deflected. Chased down by Kaser. He looks to drive into the paint. Kick it over to Reese. Catch and shoot three is up. Short off the rim. And he'll chase it, his own rebound down, tries to save it, and who's there to get it? J.T. White. Quickly ahead to Lowe. Skip it over to Jackman. He'll dribble through and come back out up top. Lowe fakes a three, drives in there. Tyden Jones comes over and has to foul to prevent the easy layup. Coach Sorensen out on the floor, given the defensive instructions. I think he was as frustrated as you were, Josh. That's what I love about Coach Ryan. He's all about the defense. Low at the free throw line. First one is short off the front rim. Couple of substitutions as Cody Nelson checks in. Cash Avery goes out. And Ridgeline will make a couple substitutions as well. Second free throw is up and good by Lowe, and that gives Ridgeline a 3-point lead, 9-6. Just under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Adams throws over to Kaser, yet to get a bucket thus far in the first quarter. Adams drives in, kick it over to Reese, fakes the three, drives baseline, tries to kick it back, and it's knocked off the leg of Dawson Lowe. Kaser Thurgood will inbound under the basket for Bear River. Throws way out front to Bridger Adams. He's got it. Swing it around to Ty Jones. Cody Nelson comes through to get it up top. Now back to Bridger on the right wing. He'll get a screen. Swing it over to Kaser. Fake left. Drive into the paint. Up with the right hand. The floater round and down. Kaser Thurgood.
Great body control there by Kaser Thurgood.
Looks like a fullback going down the lane. Tuck that baby away. 9-8 Ridgeline. Right side Low, fakes a three, drives base, swing it around J.T. White. He won't shoot it. Tries to bounce it underneath to Cade Barrett, who has checked in, the 6'4 sophomore, and it's off his leg and out of bounds. So you can see, Josh, now Bear River's got to close out on the three-point shooters. Ridgeline's doing a good job at least breaking the paint.
Yes.
A sign of a well-coached team when they can make the adjustment on you. Nelson throws into the high post to Ty Jones. Turn, shot is up and good again. Tyden Jones. 5 early ones for Ty. Excuse me, 4. They didn't give him a 3 in that corner?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know. They just gave him a 3 there.
Yeah, interesting. 11-9 Bear River. Should be 6 points then. Spin move to the middle, kick it up top. Here's a 3 from Ridgeline. That's round and out, and Ty Jones has the rebound.
Okay.
Adams will come slowly down the left side. Swing it over to Reese on the right wing. Up top, Cody Nelson. Fake right. Now hand it over to Kaser. He's all the way to the basket, stripped out of his hands and out of bounds on the way up.
So I'm wondering if the first one wasn't a 3 and they just didn't change it until that one, because the second shot by Tyden Jones was definitely not a 3-pointer.
No, it was not. It wasn't even close. I mean, now the officials are talking. I'm not sure. Now they're going to Ridgeline to explain. They want to know why the score is the first one.
Okay, they changed it back.
So now it's 10-9 Bears. They're all confused. Kaser to inbound. Lob into Cody Nelson over in the left corner. He throws into Maverick Sorensen, who's just checked in. He's in the post. Goes middle. Tries nothing there. He's got to throw it back out to Kaser before he gets the 3-second call. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Kaser crossover, kicks it over. Adams, catch and shoot 3 is up and just a little short. Backside rebound. Reese, he goes up and he's fouled. Really active from Beckham Reese tonight.
Great weak side rebound there as well, just positioning himself in the right spot, able to pick up the foul and head the free throw line.
First free throw is up and no good. Couple of subs for the Riverhawks. Cash Avery has also come back in for Bear River. Bridger Adams will sit down. Ty Jones waits at the scorer's table. He's got the shooter. So Reese will also check out. Second free throw is good. And Bear River back up 2, 11-9. Under 2 minutes to go now in the first quarter. Tossing low front court. Lefty dribble, now he'll hand back to Jackman. Swing it over to Lowe on the wing. They'll skip it cross court to Hansen, who has just checked in. He drives, beautiful feed underneath. Reverse layup up and in by Cam Earl. Looking like Stockton. John Stockton on that one. Nice drive and dish is Stockton Hansen. Here's another give and go on the Bear River side as Sorensen finds Thurgood on a cut and he lays it up and in. Bear River up 13-11. Jackman swing it over to Lowe. Quick as a cat. Drive baseline. Skip pass to Stockton Hansen. He'll take the corner 3. No good. Rebound. Jackman underneath. He looks to go to work on Kaser. Beautiful up and under move. Missed the layup, but Kaser taps him on the way by, and he'll be at the free throw line for 2. First free throw is up and good from Jackman. Central Milling, they produce high-quality flour for home and commercial kitchens. They are the Ferrari of flour. Central Milling is proud to help bring you this broadcast. Second free throw from Jackman is also good, and that ties the score at 13. Little trap from Ridgeline off the made free throw. Bear River breaks it. They get in the corner to Sorensen. He's finding some trouble. Now a give and go with Thurgood. Thurgood decides to keep it, and he'll hand up to Ty Jones. Over to Cash Avery. Maverick Sorensen now on the right wing. Up top to Kaser. Looks to split the defense. He's under the basket. Floats one up. Really tough shot. Won't go. Rebound and a quick outlet to Jackman underneath the basket. He goes up and he's fouled. So he'll go right back to the free throw line. That's just one of those outlet passes that gets behind the defense that's plagued Bear River a few times this season. Been better as of late. Castlelite, whether you're in need brick for your home, tile for a bathroom remodel, or pavers for a new walkway, think Castlelite. Online at castlelite.com. First free throw is good by Jackman. As Bridger Adams and Beckham Reese check back in, Sorensen and Nelson will come out. Jackman makes both, and Ridgeline goes up by 2, 15-13. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Kaser handles on the left side, now up top to Bridger Adams. Out near midcourt, Berever looks to hold for the final shot, which if they do, I hope it is the final shot. Don't give Ridgeline an opportunity here. Ten on the clock. Now up top to Reese. Into the high post to Kaser. Kick in the corner to Adams. Fakes, drives, kick it back to Ty Jones. Around to Kaser. Got to shoot it. It's up. The three. Strong off the backboard. Won't go as he had to rush it just a little bit. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. Berever trailing by 2 on the road. 15-13 on 104.9 The Ranch.
Cache Valley and beyond. Mike Noor Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Noor Plumbing. Online at MikeNoorPlumbing.com.
Kent's Market in Tremonton has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Say goodbye to frozen feet and hello to warm toes. CNR Trailer Sales RPM Snowmobile Trailer features heated floors, the only one in the industry. Learn more at CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
Welcome back to the start of the second quarter. Berever trailing by 2. Cache Valley Daily, the latest news about what's going on in your community is found on Cache Valley Daily, including photo galleries and replays of local sports. Ridgeline will have it to start the second quarter, leading by 2. White up top, hands back to Hansen. Putnam, not Hansen. It's a dribble handoff up top. Jackman has it, swing it around to Cam Earl. He'll take a deep 3, won't go. Backside rebound, Bridger Adams. Ridgeline in a 2-3 zone. Cash Avery comes through, catch and shoot 3 is no good. We've got an offensive foul on a screen. It was either that or a travel.
Offensive foul.
Because Cash that time kind of did his little prep step, but then took one more step. I thought they were going to call that, but nope, an illegal screen. Here's Dawson Lowe on the drive baseline, kick it over to Jackman. He drives into the paint. Righty layup is good. Beautiful move from Tyler Jackman. He's come alive. Ridgeline now up by 4. Cash Avery's pass is knocked away and out of bounds by Lowe. Kaser to inbound. Now Adams up top. Kaser goes to the high post. Bear will see if they can find a hole in this zone. Pass into the high post is kicked. Not kicked, off the leg of Lowe, and it rolls out of bounds. Cody Nelson checks back in for the Bears, and Reese will come out. Maybe see if we can get some shooters out there, break this zone. Cash Avery on the right wing, catch and shoot 3 is perfect. Just like that, that's how you break the zone.
That's how you break the zone right there. You got to be quick with the trigger. Good ball movement.
17-16, here's a steal. Kaser Thurgood's gonna go all the way up with the right hand, and he scores it.
It thought about coming out there.
Berever, just like that, goes up by 1, 18-17. Here's a drive by Lowe, cut off nicely by Kaser. Throws back to Putnam. Into the post. Easy layup. Cam Earl able to skip.
Cam Earl just had the position underneath there.
Sophomore. The junior Cam Earl. Here's Cash Avery this time from the left side. A little too far back, and he's short off the rim. Tries to steal it away from Lowe. It's 3-on-2 the other way. Right hand layup is good. Putnam. And Ridgeline on a 5-0 run, a 4-0 run. They go back up by 3. 5:53 to go in the second quarter. Kaser's going to drive to the basket. Up and good. Counted, and he's fouled.
And a great move there by Kaser, just attacking the basket, doing what he does best and doing what we've seen from him all year.
There's one of those run stoppers we talked about before the game. When you need someone to make a bucket, it's Kaser Thurgood. He'll try and complete the three-point play and tie this game back up. Free throw is up and good. Bear River's going to take a timeout, get their defense set, and just like that, Kaser Thurgood up to 9 points for Bear River. 5:50 to go. We'll take the timeout as well. You're listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castelite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castelite.com.
5:50 to go till halftime. 21 all our score. No team really been able to create any type of separation. Greer's Hardware. Greer's Do It Best Hardware is always looking to improve your shopping experience. See them at the Tremont Center or call 257-7749. Ridgeline has it after the timeout. It'll be Low on the left wing. Looks to throw into the post. Now back up top to Putnam. Swing around. Jackman finds himself open for 3. Won't go. And there's Bridger Adams. Another nice backside rebound. He's chased down the floor by Low. Hands back to Nelson. Swing it over to Kaser. Splits the zone. Unable to take the ball with him. And then Ridgeline kicks it in the process, so it'll be Bear River's basketball. Oh. Now Ridgeline coaches said it was the other guy that kicked him. We'll see if they change the call. I don't know how you can change a call if no one else saw it.
Yeah, I don't like that. You let the coach make that decision for him if he changes this.
And the thing I don't understand is if the other guy didn't see anything, how?
Why are we having a full discussion? The other guy should be like, I didn't see it. It's your call.
Yeah, and you made the call. Let's go with it. No, I don't just. There's not a debate here. They're not asking the other guy. Maybe they don't care what he thinks. So it will remain Bear River's basketball. Now they're talking to the scorers table. Okay.
Seemed like a lot for little.
Kaser to inbound. Gets it into Ty Jones. Fakes the shot baseline. Cut off on the middle. Hand back to Cody Nelson for 3. That's a little strong. Long rebound taken by Parker Reynolds for Ridgeline. They'll throw it over in the corner. Fake the 3. Drive in there is Cam Earl. Crossover. Floats it up and scores. Cam Earl. Great move.
Yeah, the two guys that we didn't see in the starting lineup from last time have been the ones that have carried Ridgeline so far tonight.
23-21 Riverhawks. Kaser in the high post. Makes his move. Spins baseline. Left-hand layup is good. My goodness.
Kaser Thurgood said, hey, Cam Earl, watch me do it on this end.
Low up top. Hedged by Ty Jones. Now throws it over on the right side. Now swing it back to the left side. Cam Earl. Now here's a drive by Putnam, and he traveled. Did the old fake right, goal left before the ball hit the floor. Good game, 23 all. 4:36 to go till halftime. As Tyson Brenchley, the 6'3 sophomore, checks in for Ridgeline. Here's a drive, left hand by Bridger Adams. Tries to hit Cody Nelson baseline. He wasn't ready for the pass. It's taken away by Ridgeline. Quickly the other way. Jackman on the left wing. Looks to throw into the post. Now up top to Cam Earl. Right side they'll reset with Lowe. Lowe dribbles on Adams. Looks to throw back up top to Earl. Now he'll get into the high post. Drives baseline, met by two Bears defenders. Hands back to Lowe. He's into the high post. Nothing doing. Kick it out to Earl. He'll shoot the three. It's good. Cam Earl. Nine points for Mr. Earl. Under 4 minutes to go now in the second. Bear trailing by 3. Come set a screen for Kaser. He'll drive into the high post. Kick corner to Adams. He won't shoot the three. Kaser comes back to get it from him. Drives into the post, spin move, floats it up, and he travels. So that time Kaser tried to do just a hair too much. So Reese and Sorensen will check back in as Ty Jones and Bridger Adams will come out.
I wonder if this Brenchley sophomore is related to Jackson Brenchley from a while back.
There's a drive by Lowe. He's double teamed in the post. Kick it out to Cam Earl. He'll shoot another three. That one won't go. Backside rebound taken by Barrett, the sophomore. He's battling under there with Sorensen, and he muscles his way up and scores.
You take Tyden Jones out, and Barrett, the big guy, goes right to work.
Here's Nelson up top. Cash Avery cuts through. They give it to him. He's under the basket. He caught it, and he had nowhere to go, and in the process shuffled his feet. That's a tough catch when you catch it and there's two guys right on you.
And this is one of those runs that we were talking about, Trent.
Ridgeline with their biggest lead of 5. That's how close this game has been. Barrett comes through to get the ball up top. Screens Kaser Thurgood. Now kick it over for an open three from Lowe. That's a little left of the rim. Tapped around into the hands of Jackman. Now it's Reese that's got it, and he has it stolen away from him on the backside by Brenchley. And it's a late call, but they are going to call Brenchley for that foul. Bearver needs a bucket here. Kind of stop this mini run that Ridgeline's been on. Cash Avery to the front court, left side. Ridgeline in a man-to-man defense this time down. Cash comes through to get it up top. Now swing it around to Sorensen. Back cut from Kaser, no good. They'll drive baseline with Beckham Reese. What a layup. Great defense, better offense.
Great play call there, and stop that run.
Kaser with the steal up top and ends up in the hands of Reese. He hands back to Sorensen. How many ankles turned on that play? Now Reese throws it over to Kaser on the left side. Cash on the right wing, throws back to Kaser in the post, goes up into the body of Harrison Putnam, and he'll get 2 free throws. Just a smart play.
Yeah, great job. Got Putnam in the air, went into the body, able to draw the foul, get the free throw line.
It's when you can tell a great player is there's nothing. He had nothing, nowhere to go, and he finds himself at the free throw line. First free throw is up and good. Adds to his total tonight. The leading scorer for either team is Kaser Thurgood with 12 points. He'll get one more. That free throw is up and good as well. Give him 13 in the first half. Under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Ridgeline with the ball, leading by 1. Right wing drive by Hansen, kicks it in the corner. Dawson Lowe, open three is up and good. Beautiful play. Not much Bearver could do there. You get chasing a little bit and someone's going to be open. Kaser up top, dribbles the ball behind his back for no reason. It's knocked away, taken away. 2-on-1 the other way. Hansen with the righty layup, scores and 1. One of the few things Kaser's done tonight that was not very smart. Ridgeline right back up by 6, their biggest lead. Mike Knorr Plumbing, when you need someone to fix a leak quickly, call the best of Northern Utah silver medalist Mike Knorr Plumbing, 257-0646. To the line to complete the three-point play is Stockton Hansen, and it's good. So a 6-0 run from Ridgeline has them up by 7. Bears break the pressure, get it to Cody Nelson in the corner. His three's long, backside rebound, Ty Jones. Now up to Cash Avery, back to Ty Jones in the corner. He'll shoot the three. That's up and good. Ty Jones 2 for 2 from that corner.
Oh, they only gave him a 2 again.
Okay, I'll call it what I want. 34-29, Ridgeline swings it around. Up top, strong move from Earl into the post.
Great defense there by Cody Nelson.
The shot comes up short. Cash Avery quickly the other way. Kaser comes through to get it up top. Under a minute to go now in the half. Bears trailing by 5, 34-29. Kaser up top, gets down the left side, throws his body, and the defender goes up for the shot. And they call an offensive foul. I'm not really sure how. I mean, I know he put his shoulder down to try and create some space, but I thought the defender was way out of position. I guess the official thought there was a little too much shoulder. 33 seconds to go in the second quarter. Ridgeline up 5 with the ball. It's Dawson Lowe handling. Bridger Adams out to pick him up. Hansen now on the left side. Bridger Adams denying Lowe. They really want to get it back to him. They get it to him. It's tapped around up near half court. Bridger really working hard.
And a great job by Bridger Adams forcing Ridgeline to call a timeout there. Great defense.
Almost came away with a turnover as Dawson Lowe was really stuck there between half court and the scores table. We'll keep it here as Ridgeline calls a timeout, try and set something up for the final 13 seconds, leading by 5. Frank May Skidoo, find your best life on a Can-Am side-by-side from Frank May Skidoo. Find them online at frankmayskidoo.com. Post Consumer Brand Cereal, proud to bring you their annual cereal sale to benefit the United Way. And Riverside Corner Sinclair, home to famous chicken strips and was recognized in the best of Northern Utah. Stop by on your way in or out of town. You'll be glad that you did. Riverside Corner Sinclair. So in a back and forth game, it's been fairly well played. Ridgeline has stretched it out here just a little bit to end the second quarter. They've been up by as many as 7, currently leading by 5. Here's a throw into the backcourt by Lowe. 10 seconds to go now in the half. Lowe dribbles to the right side, throws up top to Jackman, and we've got an illegal screen set by Cam Earl, who's played fantastic for Ridgeline in the first half.
No, they gave it to Barrett.
Oh, excuse me. Cade Barrett, who has also played well. Kaser's going to check back in here for the final offensive possession, as he does have the 2 fouls, so as long as he doesn't pick one up in the final 6, should be all right. They'll inbound to Adams, coming down the right side, crossover, 5-4, kick it over to Cash Avery, plenty of time, lets one fly from deep, almost went off the backboard. Kaser tries to follow it up and in, but the buzzer sounds. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first half. Ridgeline 34, Bear River 29. We'll be back for the Golden Spike Electric halftime show on 104.9 The Ranch.
Valley View Highway is so darn busy, it's because they serve up the best hot made-to-order breakfast, lunch, and dinners around. And it just gets better and better. Make sure to stop and fill up your car and yourself at Riverside Corner Sinclair.
We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Plan ahead.
Joan and Josh Rudd of Rudd Funeral Home will pay attention to the details to make your service a great one. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
If you enjoyed a delicious bowl of cereal this morning, chances are it was produced by Post Consumer Brand Cereals right here in Tremonton. Post is involved in every aspect of the community. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites because they are true to their roots.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
At Hanson Motors, you're not just a customer, you're family. We're here for the long haul because we're in this together. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
It's time for cold weather fun. Golden Spike Power Sports in Tremonton carries Polaris snow machines to get you in and out of the backcountry. Golden Spike Polaris has a snowmobile you'll love with all models available. Golden Spike Power Sports, Tremonton, online at gspike.com.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
It's a new year, time for new habits. K&N Automotive reminds you to stay consistent with your car maintenance in 2025. Regular oil changes, tire checks, and inspections can save you time and money. Start the year off right. Schedule your maintenance with K&N Automotive today.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
Auto Owners pays what they owe, without any hassle. That's simple human sense.
At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300. 695-2300.
Golden Spike Electric is your local source for Generac sales and service. Act now and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016.
Feel that cold air? Snowmobiling season's here. Tackle those snowy trails on a brand new Skidoo from Frank May's Skidoo in Honeyville. Frank May's Skidoo's got the perfect ride for you. Online at frankmayskidoo.com, a 4-time Best of Northern Utah gold medalist.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at mikeknorrplumbing.com.
Kent's Market in Tremonton has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Say goodbye to frozen feet and hello to warm toes. CNR Trailer Sales RPM Snowmobile Trailer features heated floors, the only one in the industry. Learn more at CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Welcome back, Bears fans, to Ridgeline High School. We are at the half, Ridgeline leading 34-29 over our Bears. Tonight's halftime show being brought to you by Golden Spike Electric. Don't let Mother Nature spoil your night. Get a Generac backup generator installed today. Call Golden Spike Electric at 257-3016. Thanks again to Golden Spike Electric. Josh, just a 5-point game here at half. Your thoughts?
Well, Trent, what did I tell you the key to the game was going to be?
3-point shooting.
Bear River 1 for 8, Logan 4 for 11. Both teams shot 50% from the field in the first half. But the difference is the three-pointer. Bear River's only gone 1 for 8, 4 3-pointers for Logan, and they got a 5-point lead. Or sorry, Ridgeline. I said Logan. Ridgeline got a 5-point lead.
So the three-point line unkind. Well, there's a couple I thought we made, but apparently we're on the line. So unfortunately, we got the Mehmet Okur big toe on the line problem going tonight for the Bears. Do you even remember Mehmet Okur, Josh?
Wow, Trent. Let's just throw out Greg Ostertag references now.
No.
Jeez.
Mehmet
I
Okur,
remember who he was.
One of my favorite Jazz players of all time, but he stepped on the line a lottery to made about 400 more threes in his career.
Which speaking of that era of basketball, I actually thought of this in the first half. Do you know who Kaser Thurgood's game kind of reminds me of? Matt Harprink.
Yeah. He did like to get that ball in the high post and spin move off of that all the time.
Use his body, was able to control it.
Yeah. That's a good analogy, actually.
I want credit for that one. I just got that one for you.
It's all, the credit is all to you. So we look at the stat sheet for tonight's game. Obviously, we mentioned Kaser Thurgood leading the way for Bear River at 13 points. What does the rest of the stat sheet tell us, Josh, as far as for Ridgeline and for the rest of the Bears?
Yeah, for the Bears, you've got Thurgood, obviously, you said at 13 points. Has been as good as he's been all year. Titan Jones got 6, and I thought Titan Jones had to have a big night tonight. He had 15 points in the first matchup. I don't think Titan shot the ball as much as I would like to see him. I think the offense needs to go through him, whether that be on the outside shooting, because he can shoot the ball really well on the outside, or underneath. I think you can give him the ball underneath and let him work on some of these guys, get some of these Ridgeline players in foul trouble. And then Beckham Reese, I thought, had a very good first half. He had 5 points as well. Couple tough drives to the basket, put the ball in, couple good rebounds on the weak side there. So credit for him. For Ridgeline, it was the two guys that we didn't expect, and we talked about in the pregame show that this is a team that they kind of beat you by committee. It's anybody can score. Well, in the first half, it was J.T. White, who we did not see in the first game. He had 8 points for him. In the second quarter, it was Earl, who had 7 points for him, ended up as the high scorer for the half for Ridgeline with 9 points, and we didn't see much of him in the first game either. So very interesting lineup with Ridgeline. We've seen a lot of players that I did not see in the first matchup. Brenchley, Barrett, Hansen, White. So that's 4 players right there that we did not see in the first matchup between Bear River and Ridgeline, and we've seen them here tonight.
White and Earl. White has only played 14 games for Ridgeline. He is a senior. Comes into tonight averaging 0.4 points per game.
Well, he's got 8. and had 8 in the blink of an eye had 8.
And Earl scores 6. So again, Earl, one of those guys obviously throughout the year has probably had a few double digits.
But the interesting thing is Lowe, who is their leading scorer at 16-ish points a game?
11.
11? He's only got 4. So, like I say, it is very much a Ridgeline team that they got a lot of different guys that can score. And I think if you're Bear River right now, yeah, you're down by 5, but I think you got to be happy going into the locker room and coming out thinking, hey, we're still with these guys. Eventually some three-pointers are going to start to fall. That's kind of just how Bear River is. If those start to fall, I think you're right back in this game and got a chance to win it.
Yeah, even if Bear River ends up with 5 three-pointers in this game and make 4 in the second half, I like their chances. Lowe, you can tell, even without the scoring, he's a huge part of their offense. He can get into the paint very quick, good with the dribble. I would expect him to have a little bit more impact offensively in the second half as the Bears try and lock down on defense. But we shall see. It's a good one so far between Bear River and Ridgeline. 5-point game at the half. Bear River trailing, trying to close out region play with a victory on the road and get to 6-6 in region play and then see where they end up for the tournament, which starts next week. We'll take another short break, and then we will be back to start the third quarter. Bear River and Ridgeline on 104.9 The Ranch.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castalite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castalite.com.
Wonder why Riverside Corner Sinclair on Valley View Highway is so darn busy? It's because they serve up the best hot made-to-order breakfast, lunch, and dinners around. And it just gets better and better. Make sure to stop and fill up your car and yourself at Riverside Corner Sinclair.
We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Plan ahead.
Joan and Josh Rudd of Rudd Funeral Home will pay attention to the details to make your service a great one. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
If you enjoyed a delicious bowl of cereal this morning, chances are it was produced by Post Consumer Brands cereals right here in Tremonton. Post is involved in every aspect of the community. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites because they are true to their roots.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Special thanks to Golden Spike Electric. They sponsored tonight's halftime show. Don't let Mother Nature spoil your night. Get a Generac backup generator installed today. Call Golden Spike Electric at 257-3016. We're ready to start the second half. Bear River trying to pick up a huge win on the road tonight. Played pretty well in the first half. We'll see if they can find a way to claw back into this one and be right there when fourth quarter rolls around. Bear River will have it to start the third quarter. They're going from right to left on the radio dial. And for those of you watching the live video stream, again, that can be found on our YouTube channel. First pass is a turnover as Bear River throws it away and Cash Avery fouls trying to get it back. Again, our live feed, if you go to YouTube and search Bear River Bears Sports, you should find our channel, or it will just take you directly to the live feed. Or you can go to Cache Valley Daily and find the link to our live feed as well. So Ridgeline will have it. They'll inbound in front of the scorers table. Looks like there's something wet on the floor they want to try and wipe up.
Oh, this means there got to be calls to go Bear River's way, right? You can't give the ref the towel and make him wipe it up himself. That's just not good etiquette by Ridgeline.
Jackman will inbound to Low, and he'll come to the front court. Adams will pick him up. Bear River in a man-to-man. They'll throw to White in the corner. Beautiful feed underneath to Putnam, but backside blocked by Ty Jones, and unfortunately, Beckham Reese right there to knock it out of Ty Jones' hands. The Ridgeline will keep it. They'll have it under the basket. Low to inbound. Throws in under the basket. Cam Earl, big strong move, goes up and scores. And this has been their biggest lead. Here's a cut by Reese. Can't control it. And he saves it into the backcourt. And Kaser has to go get it, and that'll be a backcourt violation. Well, not the way you wanted to start if you're Bear River.
2 possessions, 2 turnovers on 2 bad passes.
So Ridgeline's going to get to inbound the ball down under their own basket. That's where Kaser chased it down. Low to inbound. He'll throw into Putnam. He'll dribble it out above the three-point line, swing it over to J.T. White. Cash Avery on him. They'll come up and double team him, throw to the high post. Beautiful feed under Earl. Right-hand layup is blocked by Tyden Jones. Nice recovery defense, and Bridger Adams off and running down the right side. Left-hand dribble into the high post, all the way to the basket. He had a layup. Bridger shoot the layup. And instead, it'll be a traveling violation as he tried to put the brakes on and slid. And Coach Shaw wants a timeout. He doesn't like the start. I wouldn't either. 3 turnovers. We're going to take the timeout as well. You're listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends and your neighbors.
We grew up here. At Hanson Motors, you're not just a customer, you're family. We're here for the long haul because we're in this together. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
It's time for other fun. Golden Spike Power Sports in Tremonton carries Polaris snow machines to get you in and out of the backcountry. Golden Spike Polaris has a snowmobile you'll love with all models available. Golden Spike Power Sports, Tremonton, online at gspike.com.
So 1 minute has gone by in the third quarter. Bear River has 3 turnovers on 3 possessions, and Ridgeline will have the ball leading by 7. Low throws over to Earl. On the right wing, Jackman. He takes the left-hand dribble, picked up by Kaser. Now over to the right side to Low. Throw into Earl in the high post. He backs down, runs over Beckham Reese, and that's an offensive foul. I mean, Reese sold it, I'll give him that, but it was still an offensive foul.
Reese kind of set him up for that, too. He did a great job because he fought back with him, really bodied up with him. And then Earl, when he went to do it again, he just kind of fell backwards and kind of sucker called that one for him. But
Adams will throw it over to the left side to Reese. Ty Jones comes to screen. Crossover, nicely done. Lefty layup is good. Beckham Reese, good adjustment.
And Beckham Reese been really good going to the basket here today.
Bears cut it back down to 5, 36-31. Back from the other way, Jackman beats Reese to the basket for an easy layup. So Bear River's got to find some defense here. 38-31 Ridgeline. Got to get some stops. Up top, Reese. Cash Avery comes through. Nothing doing. Now a back cut from Kaser. Now Ty Jones up top. Now to Cash. Jones sets a screen. Cash bodied up by JT Earl. Tried to dribble through a double team. Tapped away, taken away. Here's Lowe. Outlet pass to Jackman. Ty Jones goes up, tries to block it. No good. The coaches wanted a, goaltend for hitting the backboard. No call, and Bear River has it. There's a strong drive by Adams. This time he will shoot the layup and score.
Good little move there.
Yeah. Won't try and put the brakes on that time. Back to 5, 38-33. Jackman up top. Now to Lowe on the right side. Fake the shot quick as a cat to the basket. It's tapped away by Ty Jones. Luckily, Ridgeline is going to get an easy layup. Lowe this time drives right by Reese on the right side. Layup's a little short off the rim. Rebound, Kaser. I think we're starting to see how Lowe's speed can cause trouble for Bear River. Fortunately, he missed the layup. Cash up top, sets his feet, drives by everyone. Right-hand layup won't go. Wanted the contact, won't get the foul. And Ridgeline off and running the other way. Jackman underneath to Putnam. He goes up, scores, and he's fouled by Reese. So Putnam will go to the line to try and give Ridgeline their biggest lead of the game, which would be 8. Rudd Funeral Home. Rudd Funeral Home in Tremont and Garland. Treat your family with care and compassion in your time of need. Find them online at ruddfuneralhome.com. Free throw is good. Ridgeline up 41-33. Bear River only 4 points here as 3 minutes have gone by. Ty Jones on the left wing for Bear River. Fakes left, dribbles right. Now hands back to Kaser. He'll set a screen for him. They hedge up on Kaser. Kick it over to Cash Avery. His three is blocked. Tapped back inbounds by Ridgeline. They're off and running. 3-on-2. They won't get the layup. They'll wait for Lowe and hand back to him. He drives in underneath the Barrett. Misses the easy one. Battles around, gets his own, goes up again and scores. Cade Barrett, and Ridgeline starting to pull away now, up 10. Bridger Adams up top. Back cut by Cash Avery. He's got it under the basket. Fake once, twice, kick it over to Adams. Catch and shoot three is up, short off the rim. Rebound, Kaser. He'll go up and score. Nice rebound. And Kaser up to 15 points on the night as he cuts the lead back down to 8. Barrett comes through to get it for Ridgeline. He'll throw back over to Jackman on the right wing. They try to do the give and go to Barrett. He wasn't quite quick enough to get to that one. Turnover. Cody Nelson out there with Bridger Adams. Maverick Sorensen. Cutler Christensen, who was checked in for the first time in this game. And Kaser Thurgood. Adams throws into the high post to Kaser. Tapped away once. He floats it up with the right hand. Won't quite go. Battled around. Picked up by Stockton Hansen. His outlet goes to Lowe. Kicks it in the corner. Jackman catch and shoot three is up. Won't go. Backside rebound. Kaser. He'll look to push it. Swings it ahead to Christensen. Now he'll throw it back up top to Nelson. He looks to drive. He's bumped on the way in, and that'll be Stockton Hansen's on the blocking foul. Really like to see Cody get going.
Yeah, I'd like to see him kind of get a couple of those little slashers we've seen from him in the Mount Crest Logan game. We haven't seen that yet tonight. I'd also like to see Kaser Thurgood touch the ball a lot more than what he's touching the ball.
Cody Nelson up top. Now they get it to Thurgood in the high post. Back to Cody. He won't shoot it. Back cut from Cutler. Can't get it to him. Now back to Kaser. Swinging around to Adams. One more time to Christensen. He'll dribble back up top, throwing to the high post to Kaser. Beautiful feed under to Sorensen. Wasn't ready for it. Tries to throw it back. Turnover. Right back to Hansen. Outlet pass goes to Lowe. He has to save it from going out of bounds, and he'll dribble back into the corner. Pick up his dribble now, and they'll swing it around. Hansen now over to Jackman. Barrett fighting Sorensen for position. Jackman drives into the paint, nothing doing. Knocked away, picks it right back up and scores. Back to 10, 45-35. Ridgeline. Nelson on the wing, throws in the high post to Kaser. Tapped away, taken away. Another turnover. And Earl. Throws over to Lowe. Cutler Christensen out on him. 2:14 to go in the third quarter. Cutler Christensen all over Lowe. May have fouled him, no call. Everyone's on the floor, and Barrett dives in, and they're going to call a jump ball. So on the possession arrow, Ridgeline will keep the possession. They'll throw into the post to Barrett, bodied up by Sorensen. Turns, bumps him once, twice, back cut, beautifully done, and Earl lays it up and in. Just simple basketball. Defense looking at the ball, and someone back cuts behind them, and that's an easy two. Bear Rivers kind of gone to sleep in this quarter. They go to the high post again. Kaser bumps once, fades away, and scores it.
Good effort there by Kaser.
47-37. Lob into the post to Barrett again. Tries to skip it cross court. It's tapped away. Bridger Adams has it. 3-on-2. Kaser down the right side. Bump. Fouled. Can't quite get it to go, and he'll be at the line for two. That was one of the easier ones Kaser's had tonight.
Yeah, that would have been a big bucket had he been able to hit it. Cut this lead down to 7, but
as it stands, he'll be at the line for 2 free throws, and we'll try and get this back into single digits. First free throw is up and good. Kaser's at his season average. Second one from Kaser's up, around the rim and goes. And give him 18 points. 47-39, Ridgeline. They have the ball. Barrett throws over to Lowe. They come out and double team him. Back to Camerl underneath the Barrett. Good help from Bear River. Backside cut. This time they can't complete it for the easy layup, but they chase the ball down and they'll reset with Putnam. Now Lowe up top. They'll come to screen for him. Gets by Kaser, up with the right hand and scores really quick off that screen. When he decides to go to the basket, the help has to come quicker. 49-39, under a minute to go now in the third quarter. Cash Avery on the left wing. Up top to Kaser Thurgood. Andy Anderson's out there now, is checked in. They'll go to him on the right wing. Into the high post, Cody Nelson. Turnaround jumper's good.
And I like that a lot better. I like when Cody Nelson's the one running that high post position rather than Kaser. Kaser's too good of an outside shooter to have him inside like that.
So beautiful turnaround jump shot from Cody. He gets on the board. And Bear River back to within 8. Ridgeline content to play this down to the last shot. They'll throw it over to Lowe on the left side. Fakes, drives baseline, floats one up off the glass, won't go. Kaser has it. Quick heave, full court. That won't quite get there, but Bear River gets a nice stop to end the third. 49-41. Bears are within striking distance. We'll see if they've got a run left in the fourth quarter on 104.9 The Ranch.
And
Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
It's a new year, time for new habits. K&N Automotive reminds you to stay consistent with your car maintenance in 2025. Regular oil changes, tire checks, and inspections can save you time and money. Start the year off right. Schedule your maintenance with K&N Automotive today.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
Start of the fourth quarter, Bear River trailing by 8. In a game that was back and forth in the first quarter, Ridgeline ended up going into halftime leading by 5, and Bear River was down by as many as 10. And they will start the fourth quarter trailing by 8.
And a big difference in that third quarter, Trent, was turnovers. Ridgeline was able to force about 6 turnovers for Bear River and had points on every one of them. So
we'll see if Bear River can make an adjustment. Bear River tried to play a bunch out of the high post in the end of that quarter. They did finally get one bucket out of it. We'll see how Ridgeline defends this time. It's man-to-man, so Bear River will go back to a little more of a motion offense here. Reese on a give and go to Sorensen. There's no opportunity for that pass to get through there, and it's stolen away. Jackman the other way. Drives in on Maverick Sorensen, has to body him up, and that'll be a foul. Lowe will inbound under the basket. Lobs out front to Brenchley, and back to Jackman. Brenchley cuts through. Jackman now dribble handoff to Lowe. Cash Avery up top on him. Hand back to Putnam. Swing it over to Jackman. Putnam goes through. Earl steps out to get it. Dribble handoff now to Brenchley. Now back to Earl. Deep three from the left wing's a little long. Backside rebound. Reese. Bear River with a chance to get this down to 6 or 5 with the 3. In the right corner to Cash Avery. Sorensen screens him. Cash finds himself open for 3 on the right side, short off the rim, and Sorensen can't corral the rebound, and it's taken by the Riverhawks. Lowe gets a screen, won't use it, throws it in the corner. Now they lob into the post to Putnam. Sorensen comes over to body him up, and Kaser takes it away. Now they're all over him. He throws it ahead to Sorensen, back to Kaser. Bears trying to put a little bit of pressure on the Riverhawks. Kaser pulls it up from 6 feet. The floater won't go. Kaser's knocked down trying to get the ball, and Ridgeline comes away with it. Earl into the corner. 3 is up, won't go. Jackman, rebound Sorensen. Bears having opportunities here to cut into this, just can't do it.
Yeah, and really I just think 2 poor shot selections. You know, I would rather see Kaser drive all the way to the basket on that last possession, in my opinion, but still got an opportunity here.
Give and go. Kaser gets it, misses it. It's knocked away and out of his hands. It'll be, oh, excuse me, not off of his hands. It's Ridgeline ball, they say. As Coach Shaw begging there, I will agree, the official that was right on top of the play did not signal anything, and the one cross court says who it's off Kaser, so no help given. Still an 8-point game. No one has scored in this fourth quarter. 49-41. 2 minutes have gone by. Jackman on the baseline kicks it over to Barrett. Back out to Lowe. Lowe now throws cross court under the basket. Beautifully done. Earl catches it in midair and hands right over to Barrett and lays it up and in. Lowe tries to go for a steal. Maverick Sorensen to the basket. There's no call on the way up, and now the backside official comes over and makes the call, and Coach Shaw loses his mind because the guy underneath didn't make the call, and he gets a technical foul. Bear River trailing by 10, 51-41. It's going to be 2 free throws for Maverick Sorensen, and Coach Shaw is going to get a technical foul. At least I think the official over here did call the foul. So they'll clear the lane and let Maverick take his first. He'll be the one to shoot first, and then Ridgeline will get to counter on the technical. First free throw too long for Maverick. Hanson Motors, proud to be the only locally owned Chevy, GMC, and Cadillac dealer in Box Elder County. 3-time gold winner for new auto dealer in Best of Northern Utah. Maverick misses both. And now Lowe will step to the other end of the floor and shoot the technical free throw. He makes the first. Second free throw from Lowe is up, and that won't go. So after all that, 1 point is exchanged. And Ridgeline will take the ball. Biggest lead of the game for Ridgeline. 11 points, 52-41. Bears have really stalled out offensively since halftime. In the corner, Brenchley will shoot the three, and it's good. 14-point lead now for Ridgeline. 5:35 to go in the game. Adams up top, swing it over to Reese. So he'll drive, kick it over in the corner to Kaser. He'll throw it back up to Adams. Now Ty Jones comes through. He's been really quiet this half. Back to Kaser, drives baseline, goes up and under, scores it. Wow. As Coach Shaw was screaming for a timeout, and the ball was actually already inbounded, and they did give him the timeout. I don't think Coach Shaw's going to make it. That one official he's been on him for the last 3 minutes. Timeout on the floor. It is a full timeout. Bears trailing by 12. They got to do something and do it in a hurry. 5:12 to go on 104.9 The Ranch.
Without any hassle. That's simple human sense.
At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300. 695-2300.
Golden Spike Electric is your local source for Generac sales and service. Act now, and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016.
Feel that cold air? Snowmobiling season's here. Tackle those snowy trails on a brand new Skidoo from Frank May Skidoo in Honeyville. Frank May Skidoo's got the
Spike Power Sports, Spike Polaris Honda is your local dealer for all the fun stuff. Razors, four-wheelers, new and used. They service them too. Find more at gspike.com. So after the timeout, Bear River finds himself down by 12. Ridgeline has the ball. Just 5:12 to go in this game. Bears need some stops and some buckets. Barrett has it up top. They'll swing it over to Jackman. Looks to set a screen for him. Bears jump out on Jackman. They get it to Lowe. Lowe up in the air. Swings it over in the corner to Brenchley. Swing it around to Lowe. Catch and shoot three is up. Won't go. Ty Jones with a strong board. So here's an opportunity for Bear River.
Got to execute here and get a bucket.
Reese up top, throws it over to Adams in the corner. Looks to drive on Lowe, kicks it over to Cash Avery, who stopped cutting, and then Bear River players run into each other. Out of bounds, the ball goes.
The execution in the second half for Bear River has been terrible.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
I mean, I would dare say in the second half that they have more turnovers than they have points.
Putnam up top. Drives on Ty Jones, and Ty didn't move his feet, and then reaches in and fouls him on the way by. So Lowe will inbound under the basket. Gets it into Brenchley, swinging around up top to White. And here's an offensive foul on Ridgeline. Moving screen. against Putnam. So another opportunity for Bear River. We'll say this though, Josh, JT White still with just those 8 early points.
Yeah. He hasn't shot the ball since.
No, he hasn't. Adams brings it to the front court for the Bears. Almost down to 4 minutes. They lob out to Ty Jones. Back to Adams. Back to Jones. Now left side Thurgood. They come out to jump him. He splits the double team, but he left the ball behind again. Thought he was going to get an easy one.
Another turnover.
So Ridgeline to the other end. They'll look to extend their 12-point lead. Jackman gets to the high post. Swing it over to JT White. He'll drive baseline. Nowhere to go. Kick it back to Brenchley. He tries to drive baseline. Beautiful cut by Jackman. Missed the easy layup. And the rebound goes to Ty Jones. Now Adams front court left side. Back cut by Cash Avery. He's got it. Stops under the basket. Nothing doing. Fake once, twice. Goes up, shoots over the defender and scores. I really like Cash from about 8 feet there. That's his shot. Knocks it down. Well, we've got it to 10, but time's running thin. 3:15 to go. Here's a drive by Lowe. Kick it back to Jackman. He won't shoot the three. Decides to drive past everybody. Ty Jones has to jump up and foul him. And he'll be at the line for 2. C&R Trailer Sales, whether you need a trailer for your family or your stock, C&R Trailer Sales in Elwood has what you need. Find them online at crtrl.com. Did he make that one, Josh, or
No,
miss
he
it?
did not. He missed it.
First free throw is no good. K&N Automotive, when you need reliable auto repairs, visit K&N Automotive in Tremont. For fast, quality service from complex to routine, visit knautomotiveinc.com. Second free throw is good. 11-point lead for Ridgeline, and they'll take a timeout. Levitt Group of Northern Utah. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, they treat you like a person, not just a policy. Learn more by calling 695-2300. And a reminder, shortly, just right after the game, we will have our Gem Electric post-game show. If you're in need of electrical wiring for new construction or a remodel, call John Miller at Gem Electric, 257-7113. As we'll go over the stats for tonight's game. Josh will give us some insight on what the Bears could have done tonight, as it looks like they're going to come up short. There's 3 minutes to go, plenty of time to make something happen, but the way the offenses look, Josh, I don't know if anything's going to happen.
Yeah, the offense is not executed well at all. I mean, way too many turnovers. They haven't taken care of the basketball. That's about all. Yeah, that's about all you can say, right? Like, I mean, there's nothing really positive to say about that. I mean, you scored 4 points here. That's all you've scored here in the fourth quarter in a game that you felt like, honestly, I felt like they've had chances to pull within and even take the lead, and just been unable to execute when you've had those opportunities.
So Bear River will have the ball after the timeout. 3:09 to go, trailing by 11, 56-45. Adams will inbound to Cash Avery. Now he'll hand back to Bridger. Lowe will meet him at half court. Adams right-hand dribble. Ty Jones sets a screen for him. Now Cash Avery comes through to get it. Swing it over to Kaser. Kaser looks to drive. He's into the high post. Right-hand layup is good. Kaser Thurgood.
And now Bear River needing to stop here for every possession.
Down to 9. Jackman swing it over to JT White.
Missed Putnam underneath.
Now Jackman again up top. Putnam comes through, gets it. Ty Jones fell down, lets him drive to the basket, kick for a three. No good. Rebound Adams. Bears pushing. Kick it to the corner. Let's get one. Adams up for the righty layup. It won't go, but he's fouled. Good push from Bridger Adams. 2:27 to go. Chance to get this to 7. Still breathing.
Big free throws here from Adams.
First one is up and no good. Reese will check in and Cash Avery will come out. Adams' second free throw is good, and it'll be an 8-point lead. 56-48. Bears extend their defense. Now they'll back out of it. Adams will kind of hound Lowe as he comes down the floor, crosses him over, now he'll retreat dribble, throw to Putnam on the baseline. Ty Jones on him. Putnam tries to drive baseline, cut off, throws it back to Jackman. He's in the paint once, twice, kicks it out on the left wing, and Earl will reset it. Putnam gets to the foul line, pulls up from 10 feet, no good. Chased down by Kaser Thurgood. He spins out of it and will come to the front court. He looks to make his move to the basket, drives in there, skips once, twice, up and score. My goodness, again. Turns nothing into a bucket.
Down to 6.
6-point game, and Jackman falls down. Ooh. No argument for Coach Shaw. Maybe he saw something we didn't, but I thought that was a spin move and the guy just kind of fell down. But unfortunately, Bears were in the penalty, and that will be free throws for Jackman. First free throw's perfect. He's shot him well tonight from the free throw line. Jackman will get one more as Ridgeline's lead is back up to 7. Second free throw is good, and it's 8. Bear again needs a quick score here. 1:37 to go in the fourth quarter. Kaser Thurgood on the right wing, up top to Bridger Adams, drives to the basket, kicks it over to Cash Avery. He fakes the shot, pulls up from 8 feet, short off the front of the rim, and the rebound handled by Lowe. That's a tough one. We needed that bucket. And now Lowe looks to drive on Adams. Good recovery defensively. Lowe drives again. Adams this time fouls him. Oh, and then Lowe slides across the floor and ends up landing underneath Kaser Thurgood. Back to the free throw line will go Ridgeline, and a couple free throws here would make it really hard for Bear River. First free throw from Lowe is up and no good. Second free throw is no good. 2 misses from Lowe, surprisingly, and Bear River
gotta go.
Still
You
breathing.
cannot walk up the court.
Kaser up top. Holding. Cash Avery comes through. Got way too much time coming off. Cash gets it on the left wing, throws up a 3, almost goes down, and it's tapped away, and I think goes off Bridger Adams' face and out of bounds.
I mean, that is extremely frustrating. You run 20 seconds off of the clock, and you settle for a step-back 3 in that situation. I mean, that can't happen in a situation you're down by 8.
I almost would have liked to seen Kaser just full speed
ahead.
Yeah,
full speed go. Try to draw a foul, attack the basket. Just not good clock management, not understanding where you're at in the game right there for Bear River.
Yeah, got to try and get downhill and get the defense off balance and get a quick shot. So we got another timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here with 53 seconds to go. Bears trailing by 8 in a game that will be one of those shoulda, woulda, couldas. Even when there was 3 minutes to go, Josh, I thought it's well out of reach, but the Bears have had 5 possessions to close this gap, and it just seems like we can't score when Ridgeline doesn't score.
No, and outside of Kaser Thurgood, I mean, offensively, nobody has shown up in the fourth quarter. Again, the entire second half it's going to be defined by the turnover.
Yep.
You came out and you set the tone early in the second half when you turned the ball over on 3 straight possessions. So I don't know if the moment, it just understanding, hey, we've got a chance to beat these guys, if that just was a little too big for everybody tonight, but a little bit of a frustrating loss, what's probably going to end up a frustrating loss, in my opinion, in a game that Bear River had a chance to kind of win and set their own destiny a little bit, and now they're going to have a tough road in the state tournament.
Bears will trap on the inbound. Lowe stepped out of bounds. Yes, he did, and Bear River will have it. So good trap from Bear River out of the timeout. So Kaser Thurgood will inbound. Bears will have it under their basket. So run something here and catch and shoot. Lob it out front to Adams. It's tapped away by Lowe out of bounds. Yeah, I'm not having Kaser Thurgood inbound this ball either.
No, I mean, he's your...
Unless you're going to give it right back to him and he can pull up and shoot it. So we'll inbound it again. Throws into Cody Nelson.
Gotta go.
Now over to Adams. He looks to take a drive, cut off. Picks up his dribble, throws it to Kaser. The ball's on the floor, ripped away, and there's a jump ball, and that'll be Ridgeline basketball.
Another turnover there.
Well, Ridgeline will inbound, sideline extended, across from the Bear River bench. Earl will inbound it. They'll whip it around a couple times. Quick lob over to J.T. White. And he'll hand back to Lowe. Adams up on him. 8-point lead, 58-50, and the pass goes off Putnam's foot and out of bounds.
I mean, honestly, Ridgeline has tried to hand Bear River this game.
Yes, they have. I mean, it's dead in here. Not even the Ridgeline fans are like, oh my gosh. We're going to win this game, but how?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Ridgeline has done everything in their power to, and honestly, watching Ridgeline play right now, it's easy to see why Green Canyon just throttled them last week by 24 or something like that. Like, it was.
And this is the third-ranked team in 4A currently, Ridgeline, which their record's good. They've got some nice wins. They did beat Green Canyon
but isn't that a little frustrating, Trent? If you're Bear River and if you're a Bear River fan, that this is the third-ranked team in the state. You've played them twice now. You lost by 11 the first game in a game that, again, you were right with them. Didn't execute in the fourth quarter and got beat. You're playing right with them again tonight, and you don't execute in the second half, and you're going to get beat again. You did it against Green Canyon once this year. We did it against Skyview. I mean, ultimately, it's coming down to execution for Bear River, and they have failed to do it this year, and it's going to cost them and end up making them the 20th seed in the state tournament.
Yeah, it's learning how to win. That can be a difficult thing to do. You can have the players, you can have the talent, but can you win?
To me, Trent, it honestly, and this is probably going to offend some people, but I'm going to say it anyway, it's a culture thing. I'll be honest, the reason why Ridgeline wins this game is Ridgeline knows they're going to win this game because it's a culture thing.
Kaser goes coast to coast all the way to the basket, gets easy too, but it's going to be a little too late as there's 13 seconds. Now Ridgeline turns it over again. Cash Avery has it. They're going to have to get a quick three. Adams has it on the left wing. Throws it over to Cody Nelson. The three is up. It's good. 2 seconds to go, and Bear River gets a timeout. They're going to trail by 3. Maybe Ridgeline is going to give us this game, Josh. So Cody Nelson hits the three in the corner. There's 1.3 seconds on the clock. And as I mentioned, unfortunately, this is all just a little too late. But I'm the Ridgeline coach right now. I am so frustrated with my team's inability to take care of the basketball for the final 55 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was just a lob pass over the top that I believe hit the Ridgeline player in the hands, and then he just dribbled it out of bounds or deflected it out of bounds. We'll keep it here through the timeout. So Bear River, they did put a second and a half back on the clock. There's 2.6. This has to be a steal.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're going for all-out steal right here, and then hopefully.
In high school, can you foul before the shot?
I think you can foul before the ball's inbounded. I've seen that multiple times this year, and there's no penalty for it. They go shoot. I'm asking the official that same thing right now. Say, hey, I'll take a foul before the ball's inbounded. They can go shoot their free throws. Because that would be okay too. I mean, you're just hoping they miss both. So Ridgeline will inbound it. We'll see if Bear River can get a steal and a bucket with 2.6 to go. It's got to be a three. Guess there's been crazier things happen. Bear River will man everyone up. They'll look to get a steal. They get it inbound, and there's the foul with 1 second left on the clock.
Oh, fans, calm down. You knew the foul was coming.
Yeah. Guess they wanted some sort of intentional foul, but I don't know that Bear River has any timeouts left.
They do not.
So this is going to be hope for a miss, and then you've got to rebound and maybe one dribble and heave. If I'm Kaser, I'm getting down there under the basket with everyone else. First free throw is good, and that will do it. That's 4 points. There's no 4-pointers out here, folks.
I don't know. Ian Martinez hit a 4-pointer to win a game.
That's true.
This year for Utah State.
If Ridgeline gets near anyone, I'd be surprised. Second free throw is good.
There is no 5-pointers.
They'll inbound to Adams. He'll heave it full court. Banks off the backboard, and that'll do it. Ridgeline will hang on 60-55 over the Bears as their rally in the last 30 seconds comes up short. And Bear River will fall to 5-7 in region play as Ridgeline will improve their record to 9-2 in region. Green Canyon has wrapped up the #1 spot in region, and they've wrapped up the #1 seed, I believe, as well. So Bear River most likely is headed south to Desert Hills for an opening round matchup. We'll see where the RPI ends up for sure, but tough road for Bear River in the state tournament coming up. We'll see how it all pans out. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back for the Gem Electric postgame show on 104.9 The Ranch.
Good.com, a 4-time Best of Northern Utah gold medalist.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Kent's Market in Tremonton has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Say goodbye to frozen feet and hello to warm toes. CNR Trailer Sales RPM Snowmobile Trailer features heated floors, the only one in the industry. Learn more at CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castalite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castalite.com.
Welcome back to the Gem Electric postgame show. If you're in need of electrical wiring for new construction or a remodel, call John Miller at Gem Electric, 257-7113. Bear River comes up short in their final Region 11 game of the season on the road at Ridgeline, 60-55, in a game that, again, featured a tale of two halves as Bear River was able to play back and forth with Ridgeline for most of the first half, trailing by just 5 at halftime. The third quarter, as Josh mentioned, was a turnover fest for Bear River. Unable to get anything much going offensively, found themselves trailing by double digits towards the end of the third quarter and through most of the fourth quarter. And the last 35 seconds got interesting as Bear River got a layup and then got a steal and a three-pointer, and next thing you know, found themselves trailing by just 3 with a couple seconds to go. But the final free throws were put on the board, and Ridgeline wins this one by 5. Storylines for tonight for the Bears. Again, Kaser Thurgood, absolutely fantastic. Finishes with 26 points, 8 above his regular season average. Really establishing himself as a premier player in Region 11 in just his junior season for Bear River. And the other storylines for tonight, again, not enough help from the others from Bear River, not enough three-point shooting, and the turnovers ultimately are what get Bear River tonight, which turnovers as of late have not been an issue for Bear River, Josh, but tonight definitely the storyline.
Yeah, absolutely, and a little bit of a frustrating loss. I mean, when you come into a game against, again, with the number 2, I know they're right now they're number 3 in the RPI, 2-3, however you want to say it, and you shoot a better field goal percentage than them at the end of the game, and you still lose by 5, you know something went wrong, and it was turnovers that just cost the Bears tonight. You know, I mean, you ended up shooting, 5% better from the field than what Ridgeline ended up shooting. So rough night when it comes to that. The three-pointer was not there. Again, Bears went cold. That's been something that I've kind of harped on all year is I think Bear River becomes way too reliant on the three-pointer. They went 2 for 14 for tonight. And
the second one came with 2 seconds to go in the game.
Yeah, with 2 seconds to go in the game. And I'll give the Bears credit. They fought all the way to the end. They tried to make a run, but that run comes too late. You've got to take those opportunities early in the game. Again, in my opinion, I felt like Ridgeline basically tried to hand this game to Bear River on a platter and say, hey, we want you to beat us so you guys can play Westfield in the first round, and then Bear River just couldn't come through. And in my opinion, very, very frustrating loss. Sitting up here watching this and having watched this team all year, I think that's a very, very frustrating loss to end region play.
Yeah, and I think Ridgeline doesn't feel great about this one either. The way I thought Ridgeline in the third quarter was excellent. Their ball movement was crisp. They threw some passes to the short corner, and that guy caught it and instantly whipped it to the next guy, and they got some easy buckets. So as well as they played in the third, their execution at home on senior night in the fourth quarter was horrendous. So Ridgeline has got some work to do going into the state tournament. I think they have one more region game left on Friday, and then they'll be done heading into the tournament. They'll obviously get a first-round bye. They won't have to play, but they'll get to host here at home in the second round. So Ridgeline's got a little bit of work to do. I don't see them making it to Southern Utah the way I saw them play coming down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting to see what they end up playing, because, I mean, they're going to probably end up playing somebody like Skyview, I would imagine, if they end up the third overall seed, somebody in that Skyview range. And Skyview played right with Ridgeline this year. Yeah. Skyview's a pretty deadly little team. So it'll be interesting to see. They did not play very well tonight at all. I mean, they got scoring from guys that you didn't even know, and really for them, they're lucky that the Bears put them at the free throw line because they made 6 free throws in the fourth quarter, and that really was the difference.
That's the difference, yeah. Well, we don't have another broadcast to announce when the next game's going to be. It's going to be the state tournament game, and if the game is in St. George, you won't be hearing from us. If the game is more reasonable for Josh and I to get to, we will bring you that first round matchup here on 104.9 The Ranch. Josh, let's wrap it up tonight. Give tonight's player of the game, and we'll end tonight's broadcast.
Well, I think tonight's player of the game, and if this is our last broadcast of the year, I think he's the player of the year. In my opinion, it's Kaser Thurgood. I had him down for 27 points on the night, and we know my stats are always more right than the scoreboard.
Pristine, yep.
So Kaser Thurgood, and I can't say enough about him. What a fantastic player. I would tell any Bears fan out there, if you want to watch somebody that's just a phenomenal basketball player, he's only a junior, so you get to see him all next year, and I'm excited to see that. So we will give the player of the game to Kaser Thurgood.
27 points tonight on an unselfish shooting night. He does everything within the offense.
Did not hit a three.
No threes.
Only shot one.
Just brilliant. He's not someone that commands the ball all the time either. He's able to get it strictly doing what the coaches ask him to do, and that's the great ones can do it. Congratulations, Kaser Thurgood, tonight's player of the game. Player of the year for Bear River, we'll call it, and that's going to wrap it up for us. Bears lose on the road, final Region 11 game. We'll see where the Bears end up for the state tournament before we get our next broadcast information. And then we'll post that to CashValleyDaily.com so you can see when the Bears' next game will be. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Bears lose on the road by 5 on 104.9 The Ranch.
This Bear River Bears broadcast has been a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Made possible by the support from Adams Wealth Advisors, McDonald's, Castelite, Academy Mortgage, Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Golden Spike Electric, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Consumer Brand Cereals, Levitt Group of Northern Utah, Advanced Integrated Systems, Yes Printing, Rudd Funeral Home, IFA Country Store, Riverside